Members of Parliament continue to pay tribute to former Deputy President David Mabuza. Mabuza's peers have described him as a silent, hard worker and a humble political leader.
When we came to the conference, he worked very hard. He actually took people seriously. He went all out to talk to people, and he would network quite, widely. And he had his own approach to the politics, and that's why he would sometimes be called the cat, because, he would work quietly, and by the time you see, then you realize that he has really been quite effective. And, people thought, well, maybe he would have, lost the election in a particular position. But then when he comes up, and then they say, of course, his name of calling him a cat with many lives came out from there.
He'll be remembered as a humble person who didn't always, seek the limelight for himself, as many a politician would love to do, but he was happy to give support to others to lead, including the current president. So I think we'll remember him and remember the historic role he played in South Africa in difficult times. And I think we'll remember those with the respect and the historic nature they deserve, especially as we gather on in time.
He was one unproblematic individual, an individual that stayed out of the limelight, so you never know anything about him. So whenever such things then would happen, it would come as a shock, because you don't know where he is, what he's doing. He would just surface, make one statement and then go, hide again.
The EFF mourns the death of David Mabuza as someone who was humble in approach and who always showed respect, even to those who are opposed to him. And I think one of the most memorable things we will have and remember of him as a leader of the ANC is that he's one of the only presidents, or deputy presidents rather, who did not serve a term as a president of South Africa. And he did not utilize ambition or that personal affection to himself to cause disorder, not only in his own political party, but in the country as well. He stepped aside and with grace and with honor, and allowed the country to proceed without him on the sidelines, and constantly also expressed his regrets personally in the role that they played to the degeneration of the state of governance, not only in his political party, but in South Africa. And then as an opposition party, we deeply respect that.